The question is, where have I been? We'll answer that in a minute. Question everyone wants to know is, where the hell have this guy been? Well, there ain't no other way to say it, but mainly I've been lazy, man. I've been lazy because of some of the sessions I've had 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. It's been so long. But we went back to Caesar's Palace. By the way, shout out to Brian, man. Last time I seen you, you said you didn't give me no shout out on the vlog, man. But if you're watching this, shout out to Brian. Brian at Caesar's Palace. You know who you are. Anyway, we played at Caesar's Palace, man. We ran horrible. So horrible. I mean, I'm talking like, we pick up ace king, we open, we get called, we continue betting, we flop an ace. The turn came a 10, and they turned a 2 pair, and we lose a pretty good sizable stack. So that was the first hand. The second hand was, we pick up pocket aces, we open, they re-raise us, we re-raise, and then they shove all in. Of course, we call right away, snap call, and they table pocket kings, and we table aces, and king come on the flop. So sick, man, so sick. And then we continue playing, right? So at this time, we are stuck 560 on the session so far. This is like the first 45 minutes or something like that. So the next hand we got involved in, after we rebought for another 300, which a total of 860 for the night, we pick up pocket eights from the late position, and the straddle's on. There was 3 callers onto the straddle. I figured we could just set mine here. So we call the straddle, and hoping the straddle will just check. And if he raises, I believe we can easily call depending on how much he raised. So fortunately for us, he just checks. So the flop came king, king, deuce. Check all the way around, believe it or not. So, and the turn came a 10, and the original straddler makes a bet, and everybody folds, so we call. It's just it's just $20 bet, so we call, and the river is the dream card for us, an 8. So we make a full house. We're not too worried about a lot of cards right now. King 10, king deuce, pocket 10s, pocket deuce. So there's not too many combinations that we have to worry about. So he checks. I should have checked behind, but there's value in betting here. So I bet, and he shoves. He only had a little bit left, and of course we call, and he shows pocket 10s. We're running bad. We're running really bad. So that was the session at Caesar's Palace. We lose a total of 860 at Caesar's Palace, and we just left. And the next day, we played at MGM over there. I gotta say, I got outplayed. I got outplayed big time, and much respect to him. And I showed him that, and I told him that, you know. So we lose a total of 300 something. I wasn't feeling it anymore after that. The poker was just not right focusing here, right? And shout out to Darren, man. Darren, he put me in a tournament. It was a charity tournament over at the Golden Nugget, and it was so sick. We double up in the early stages of the game, and it was like a $240 buy-in, but we doubled up in the early stages of the game with ace against ace king, and then the very next hand we pick up ace king offsuit, and the same guy that we just bust, he rebought back in and put the add-on, so it was 15K, and he opens, we re-raise, and he calls, and the flop came jack 5, and he raised and we re-raise. I figure he was raising light here, so I re-raise, and he shoves on me. I knew I stuck to my gut feeling that he was raising light, so I call right away, and sure enough, he had 6-7, and the board ran runner straight for him. So sick. So sick. So we lose that hand, and then it went downhill from there. So we didn't really get nothing out of that tournament. But I was very appreciative of Darren for putting me in that tournament. Appreciate it, Darren. But that was it, man. That was it. And then poker was just not my main concern after that. It was just, I said, you know what? We'll take a break from poker for a minute, and probably from vlogging for a minute, you know, because no poker, no vlog, you know, unless you guys want to see some trucking vlogging. I just been so busy as well, you know. I just so busy. I mean, it's just, I've been running, you know. The past 3 or 4 weeks I've been doing nothing but running. So, but that was it, man. We are at, crap, I don't have it on auto. I should put it on auto. Anyway, we're in Vegas. We're only in Vegas for a minute, but we have one of the good guys on running really deep on one of the deep stack tournaments. So he's doing really good. I am so proud of him. Proud of you, Alex. We're gonna get you on the interview and get you on the vlog. So, but just not right now. I don't think, not right now. We'll see. We'll see. But we're only here for a little bit, and I know it's WSOP, man, and I know you guys probably want to see some WSOP stuff, you know. I just don't want to get too excited about WSOP yet, because I don't feel I'm ready for the WSOP yet, for this type of tournament. So next year for sure. Next year for sure. So stay tuned for that. But we're only here in Vegas for a little bit, and I will be making the Q&A video pretty soon, and we're gonna be heading to South Dakota and come back here for the main event, and that we're gonna vlog. We're not gonna be playing no main event. We don't have the funding for that, but we're gonna vlog that one. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think down below.